So I was at Dave & Buster's where I noticed they had a creeper, they had a piggy, and an ocelot. These were only 950 tickets each. Let's win them! Let's go ahead and start off with my favorite game, Pop the Lock, where if you pop the lock, you get a jackpot for 350 tickets. I only played Pop the Lock 3 times for 3 jackpots. After Pop the Lock, we took a stroll over to Fishbowl Frenzy, where I dropped that ball, and then it fell, and then it almost went into the 20, but nope, not today, went into the 250 jackpot. Now, you all know I'm not good at sports, but I am good at Basketball Pro, where I landed a jackpot of 542. Then on Full Tilt, I was lucky enough to get the ball in the perfect spot. Now, all I had to do was slowly tilt this into the 1,000 jackpot slot. And since it's close to Halloween, we got to finish up with some Zombie Snatcher. We snatched a 300, we also snatched a 250, and we finished off with a 500. So after all of this, we ended up having enough for the Creeper, enough for Mr. Porkchop, and the Ocelot. Dave & Buster's has these mystery Minecraft squishmeats where you can find a rare charged Creeper for only 1,100 tickets. Let's try to win this. I started with tons of tickets trying to grab the 500, but we actually got 220, which isn't bad. So I went back at it again where we ended up snatching this 500, but it was literally hanging on by a thread. I have no clue how this happened, but we somehow managed to get this 500. After tons of tickets, I went over to my favorite game, Pop the Lock. We popped the lock only one time for a jackpot of 350 tickets. I then wanted to redeem myself for Wheel of Fortune, so I went over, we got a spin, and landed 40. Wow! I got another spin back-to-back, and guess what? We landed a whopping 60. Come on, let's get a jackpot. So I tried again, and we landed a 40 again. I played again, come on, big money, big money, big money, 90. I decided to give it one last shot where we landed a whopping 40. I got mad, so I went over to Blast Off where we landed a jackpot for 260 tickets. I had enough for one of these Minecraft Mystery Squishmeats. There's a 1 in 24 chance of finding that charged creeper. Let's open it up, and we got a cow. Dave & Buster's restocked on SpongeBob SquarePants, so we're going to try to win it for Mr. Horchata himself. There are only 1,500 tickets. Let's get to work. I started with Basketball Pro. The high score was at 165, which is a little bit higher for this game, but we still got it, getting a jackpot of 502. I, of course, had to show off my Pop the Lock skills to Mr. Horchata Man himself, so we took a stop over there, getting a jackpot for a total of 350 tickets. And all I can say is he wasn't impressed. Then it was time for some Wheel of Fortune, and we landed... Let's just say this was going in the right direction. Then on Red Zone Rush, we got the W ball, giving us a jackpot for 524. This was well over the 1,500 tickets needed for the SpongeBob, so I went into the prize area and forced him to come with me, and I made him go pick out his favorite SpongeBob plushie. Look how happy he is! He's like a little kid on his birthday. Then after a few minutes, I lost him, and then I found him hiding in a corner, and you'll never believe what he was doing. Putting a horchata on SpongeBob. Today, Dave & Buster's, we're going to see how many SpongeBobs we can win with $20. $20 on my card gives me a total of 100 chips, and I'm starting with 92 tickets. I started with Basketball Pro, where I beat the high score, which gave us a jackpot of 510. Then I went over to my favorite game, Pop the Lock, for a jackpot of 350. Then I played a lot of Red Zone Rush. We got the D-ball for 100, then it gave us the touchdown super bonus for 568. Then I went to the other side, got the T-ball for 200. Then I got the D-ball, which gave us the touchdown super bonus. Then I went over to the other side, and we got the T-ball for 200 tickets. Then I got the D-ball, which gave us the touchdown super bonus for over 500. Quick shout out to these guys who watch my videos. After meeting them, we went over to Tower of Power for a nice little jackpot. Then I played tons of tickets and won 500. Now enjoy this fail. So it dropped the 500, so we finished off with some Blast Off. We finished with 4,688 tickets, so we could get 3 SpongeBobs, and I knew just what to do with them. I told these 4 followers, whoever catches it gets to keep it. So congrats to White Shirt Dude. Then I met 2 other followers, so I gave them the last 2 SpongeBobs. Dave & Buster's just stocked up on a brand new giant cupcake squishmallow for 11,000 tickets. I'm a few thousand tickets away, we gotta win this. I started with Pop the Lock for 350 tickets, and I played it 2 more times for 2 more jackpots of 350 tickets. Then I beat the high score on Basketball Pro and got 512. Then on Fishbowl Frenzy, I was lucky enough to land the ball in a 250 jackpot, so I played again, dropped it in the same spot, and lucky enough, I landed a 250 again. Then on Crazy Curves, I stopped it on the green light for a 556 jackpot. I snatched a 500 on Zombie Snatcher, then I snatched a 300. Then on Red Zone Rush, I got the T-ball, which gave us 200 tickets for the T, and then the touchdown super bonus for 556. I then finished up with Match 'em Up, where you gotta get all 3 sevens lit, and if you do that, you get the jackpot, and I did for 250 tickets. So I ended up having enough for the giant cupcake squishmallow. I know what you're thinking, Brent, what are you gonna do with this? Well, I'm gonna give it to my best friend, Freddy. I think Freddy likes his new squishmallow. Dave & Buster's stocked up on the Minecraft prizes and the claw machine. I definitely couldn't pass this opportunity up, so I started by trying to win a dirt block. And to my surprise, the claw grabbed it firmly and I ended up winning the dirt block. At first I was going to walk away, but then I saw another dirt block, so I tried again and won another one. Then I dug up some TNT and I even won that. It became addicting, so I tried to win a creeper and I won the creeper. Then after that, I even got more TNT. Then I tried for the pig and I picked up the pig. I thought I was dreaming. There's no way I'll get another creeper. How did this happen? How about this one? Again! Let's finish up with one final creeper, and we got it. So at the end, I had to take all the prizes out and they were kind of stuck in the prize door. So after playing for about 10 minutes, we finished up with all of these Minecraft prizes. I think I came across the coolest parent I've ever seen in my entire life. Check this out. If you're close enough to read this, you're sus.
Brent TV, Brent TV, Brent TV has a video for me. Brent TV, Brent TV, Brent TV has a video for me. Now he's opening a popsicle, he's opening a toy. Say hello to Mr. Emerald, lovely girls and boys. Brent TV, Brent TV, Brent TV has a video.